Welcome back to the news. As always, I am your host, Reverend Janet Callahan. This is Semaphore News. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, 2025. Semaphore News is sponsored by Spiral Moon Family Circle and is a production of Spiral Moon Family Circle and Spiral Moon Media Group. We broadcast on Spiral Moon TV and on Pagan Public Radio. You can check us out on our websites or on YouTube, Twitch, our Facebook pages, and on Roku. As always, over there in the upper left are our sponsors: Silver Wheel Services, Spiral Moon Academy, Spiral Moon Education, Animal Reiki, the Neurodivergent Voices series, Epona Author Solutions, Good Vibrations Energy Studio. If you want to advertise with us, please reach out to me and I will help get you set up with that. We are now offering ads on our primary Roku channel as well. I think they play on our website too. I'll have to check. All right, so let's get into this week's news. We are almost to the equinox, and there's a ton of stuff going on. Tomorrow night, there is a Witches Chat Night at Live Oak Coffee House. I'm not entirely sure where that is. Oh, but it's a Mid-Michigan Pagans thing. So, probably out that direction. There is a Crystal Magic course at Crimson Commuter. On Friday, there's Ghostly Thrills and Chills with Roxanne Rhodes at the Majestic Wolf Crafts. Roxanne is a local author who writes about ghosts and haunted places, so you should check that out. Friday night is Awakening Hope, Community Ritual to Heal from Addiction. That is down, I think, in Hamtramck. There's also an intuitive group self-love Reiki session that looks like it's probably at the Boston Tea Room. There is a floating hammock sound healing experience at Centerpiece in Troy. Saturday has a ton of stuff going on. It's the 25th annual Grand Rapids Pagan Pride Day out in Grand Rapids. I know that they had to change parks due to some construction. So make sure that if you're heading out there, you're going to check on where they're at. It is not at the place that it's been for pretty much the whole last 25 years. There's the Autumn Equinox Witches Market, and that's on Woodward Heights. It might be at the Boston Tea Room. Hard to say. Saturday is also the Detroit Conjure and Folk Magic Festival. We will be there. We will have a big double tent with my business on one side and with all of the Spiral Moon stuff on the other side. We're going to have community information. So if you have an organization and you have flyers, come bring us your flyers. We're going to have Spiral Moon TV and Spiral Moon Pagan Public Radio, if I can talk today, running all day. We're going to have kids' activities all day. We will probably do a live broadcast, maybe. At the very least, we'll record some stuff. So it should be a good day in the park. There's always food. There's a ton of neat classes. There's a ton of vendors. So come on out and check it out. Sunday, Pagans in the Park Maven Gathering from Pagans of Macomb County. That's in Dodge Park. Sunday, there's a Selenite Chakra Wands class out in Davison. Starting next week, there is a Magical Protection course that I don't know a ton about, but it's online. Monday is the Wheel of the Year series with Madeline, a Maven, and Autumn Equinox event that looks like it's at the Boston Tea Room. Tuesday, Understanding Clairsenses with Charisse, again, Boston Tea Room. Tuesday, Crimson Commuter presents Tarot 1 with Aaron. And that's all that's technically this week. Make sure you check out all the stuff going out in Lansing if you're out that direction. Keys to Manifestation And Weavers of the Web has a ton of cool stuff going on every week, so make sure you check them out too. Don't forget that we will have a grant writing class starting the last Saturday of September. That runs 2 Saturday mornings. And don't forget that our Pagan 101 class starts, it's 13 weeks long, starts the first Wednesday in October. Additionally, don't forget that the Michigan Witches Ball and Bazaar will be coming up in October. We will be there as well. So you should definitely stop in and check that out. It's a great community event that supports a number of local charities, the Michigan Pagan Scholarship Fund, Pagans in Need Food Pantry, and the Wolf Run Wildlife and Spiritual Sanctuary. Those guys also have a number of really cool events throughout the year, so you should check them out too. Speaking of the food pantry, if you are in need of some food help, please reach out to Pagans in Need. You can find them on the web. I think it's pagansinneed.org. If you fill out the form there, they will hook you up with their local chapter who can help get you some food. I know that there are 4 or 5 chapters throughout the state, so there's probably somebody relatively close to you. As always, we are looking for new shows for our TV and radio programming. We're going to be doing some short lessons on how you can actually go about doing that sort of stuff, how you record video, how you record radio programs, and talk about what's needed to go live on those broadcast mediums over the next few weeks. And hopefully this week, our newest Roku channel, Pagan Parenting TV, should be live on your Roku. So you should go check that out, along with Spiral Moon TV and Spiral Moon TV 2. Also, coming up in October, there will be the Pagan World Congress. That's being run by the, I think it's the Karelian Community Church. They're located in Danville, Illinois, but that's going to be online. We will be rebroadcasting much of their programming. Their programming is initially free, and then there are paid opportunities to get further involved as well. What else? Make sure you check out our upcoming classes. We're always looking for teachers as well, so if you're interested in teaching, let's chat. We do pay our teachers based on their student enrollment, and we record classes so that people can take them in their spare time rather than being tied to our schedules, which I think is a great thing for everybody. That's all I have for today. So make sure you check us out, spiralmoon.org, or any of our other websites. The links are all on the site. Check us out on Discord. We're trying to move away from Facebook for obvious reasons. And go watch Spiral Moon TV. Get us some Roku watches if you can. With that, we will talk to you next week. Have a great one.